You ever meet someone who looks just normal? No fancy clothes, no flashy car, just doing their thing, and then later you find out they own multiple businesses, rental properties, real estate, and have millions tucked away. Meanwhile, the guy rocking Gucci belt and flexing his leased BMW probably broke. See, the real wealthy don't need to flex. They are stacking cash, making smart moves, and building wealth without anyone even noticing. They have got habits that keep them rich. And today, I am breaking down 10 of those habits so you can start using them too. Let's get started. Habit number 1. They spend less than they make. Look, I know this sounds obvious. Spend less than you make. But here is the thing. Most people don't actually do it. They get a raise, boom, bigger car, bonus check, shopping spree. But the quietly wealthy people, they don't do that. They buy what they need, invest the rest, and let their money grow. It's not about being the cheap. It's about playing the long game. If you are making $5,000 a month, but spending $5,000, you are not rich. You are just surviving. Habit number 2. They don't let lifestyle inflation ruin them. Most people, when they start making more money, immediately they start spending more. They go from regular apartment to luxury high-rise. They go from Honda Civic to brand new BMW, and they go from basic vacations to 5-star resorts. Meanwhile, the quietly rich, they keep things simple and invest the extra cash. That is how they build real wealth. Just because you can afford it doesn't mean you should buy it. Habit number 3. They track their money like a business. You ever check your bank account and think, where did all my money go? Yeah, quiet millionaires don't have that problem. They know exactly where their money is going. They track their spending, they set up auto investments, they make sure every dollar is working for them. If you don't track your money, it's just gonna disappear on dumb stuff. Habit number 4. They invest every month, no matter what. The stock market goes up, people get excited. The market crashes, people panic. But the quietly wealthy people, they invest every single month, no matter what. It is called dollar cost averaging. They don't try to time the market. They just stay consistent. The trick is not when you invest, it's how long you stay invested. Habit number 5. They have multiple streams of income. Mostly people have only one source of income, for example, their job. But the quietly rich people, they have got money coming from multiple places. For example, stocks and dividends, rental properties, side businesses, and online income. So even if one income stream slows down, they are still making money just because of multiple streams of income. Habit number 6. They buy assets, not liabilities. There are 2 types of people in the world. For example, person A buys cars, gadgets, and designer clothes, while person B buys stocks, real estate, and businesses. Who gets rich? Obviously person B. Rich people buy things that make them money. Broke people buy things that make them look rich. Habit number 7. They value time more than money. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time. That is why wealthy people don't waste their time on endless scrolling on social media, arguing over nonsense, doing things they could easily outsource. They only focus on high-value tasks, the stuff that actually builds wealth. Habit number 8. They work smart, not just hard. Yeah, hard work is very important, but smart work is even better. The wealthy people build businesses, make passive income, and invest instead of just trading their time for money. Habit number 9. They choose their friend wisely. You become like the people you spend your most time with. Hang out with successful and driven people, you will level up. Hang out with lazy, broke, and negative people, you will stay stuck. Simple as that. Habit number 10. They stay humble and low-key. The richest person in the room is actually the quietest one. They don't need to flex. They let their investments do the talking. Conclusion. The power of habits and success. Alright, here's the big takeaway. Wealth is not just about money, it's about habits. The choices you make every day shape your future. Quietly wealthy people don't rely on luck or overnight success. They build systems, develop smart habits, and stick to them. Stephen Conway says in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, sow a thought and you reap an action. Sow an action, you reap a habit. Sow a habit, and you reap a character. And sow a character, you reap a destiny. This perfectly explains why successful people focus on small, consistent habits that lead them to big results. Another key lesson: start with the end in mind. As Conway says, all things are created twice. First mentally, then physically. This means that quietly wealthy people visualize success first, then take action to make it real. They don't just drift through life, they design it. At the end of the day, your habits will determine your success. Start small, be intentional, and most importantly, stay consistent. So, which habit do you really follow, and which one do you need to work on? Drop a comment below. And hey, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel and hit the notification bell. See you in the next one. Stay blessed. Awais Ahmad signing off.